Matt Reeves' The Batman may not have had an after-credits stinger, but a newly released deleted scene opens the door for a sequel with Keoghan. Warner Bros. Has released a never-before-seen scene between Robert Pattinson's Batman and Barry Keoghan as the Joker in a deleted sequence from The Batman. Watch below. Writer-director Matt Reeves shared a screenshot of the scene on Twitter, writing, "Who gets the last laugh?" The 5-minute scene was also presented as a prize to those who completed the Rada Alada, Riddler puzzle. Batman is shown meeting the Joker in Arkham Asylum and presenting the baddie with a stack of papers, which the Joker teases is marking their first anniversary. Batman asks for the Joker's help in understanding a serial killer on the loose. The scene also features a fuller glimpse at Keoghan's physical transformation, which includes intense scarring on the skull, hands, and face, for the famed role outside of his brief cameo as an unseen Arkham inmate in The Batman. Fans have already compared Keoghan's mannerisms to Heath Ledger's Oscar-winning turn as the comic book villain in The Dark Knight. Reeves previously told Collider that the scene was cut because it didn't fit within the larger narrative of The Batman. "Not because anyone asked me to cut it, but I didn't think it was necessary," Reeves said. "But it's a really cool scene with that same unseen prisoner in Arkham." There was an earlier scene where Batman, because he's getting these cards and letters from the Riddler, and he's thinking, "Why is this guy writing to me? I'm supposed to be anonymous and he's putting a lens on me. I don't like that," and so he goes to kind of profile this kind of serial killer. Reeves continued, "And you see him meeting with somebody who is obviously a serial killer himself, who, because it's not Batman's origin, but it is the origins of all these other characters, you're seeing a version of this character who, yes, when you see the unknown prisoner, you're like, well, gee, I think that's who that is. Well, that is who that is, but he's not yet that character." I always say, you don't set out with a movie like this to make a chapter 1, unless you're making 2 movies at once, because then you know you really are making 2 halves of the same story, Reeves said. "But in this case, I have plenty of ideas about where it goes."